Hello, I'm Tony DeGraff. I'm the Culinary Director for Texas Roadhouse Taiwan. And I'm here today to talk to you about US hamburgers. When making hamburgers, you have to choose the right ground beef. And for us at Texas Roadhouse, we use everything USA beef. It's a quality statement for us, and we believe that with the quality, the taste, the value for our customers, that it's really there. So what makes a great hamburger? Well, I'm glad you asked. Hamburgers is all about the fat to lean ratio. It's about the grind. It's about the mouthfeel, that when it comes together, how does it taste, the fattiness of it, the leanness of it, the chew of the burger patty. Over here at Texas Roadhouse, we use a 75 to 25% lean to fat ratio. For us, we use the chuck and we use short plates. We have our beef specifically ground just for us, and it's ground fresh. So I'm going to demonstrate 3 types of burger making procedure. I'm going to now demonstrate how we make a very traditional burger patty. Over here at Texas Roadhouse, it's a half-pound burger that you get, so that's 8 ounces. I'm just going to work it a little bit, meaning I'm just going to firmly push it together. You don't have to push too hard, you just want the meat to combine. And the reason for that is the more that you really work the beef, the more tough it's going to be when you end up cooking it. So I do it for about 10 seconds. And that's about it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to work it too much. And you have this 8-ounce patty. And then when you want to hand form it, just like it sounds, you just, by hand, you just push down on it. That's about as much as I'm going to work it. I've pre-prepared a couple portions of scissortone. It looks like a scissortone because it's a big, gigantic ball, but that's because that's a half-pound of ground beef. I'm going to demonstrate this next method that you would probably see in some restaurants, and that's the hand press method. And it's very simple. It's a little device like this. You press the burger down. It ensures that you have a nice uniform thickness. You take 2 of our scissor toes and you just press it. This type of patty is about a 5-inch wide patty, and it also depends on the size of your burger buns. You never want your patty to be very small and your burger bun to be very wide, right? So now I'm going to demonstrate the third style of making handmade patties, and that's using the machine press. When you hear machine, you think it's an automatic process, but it's not. It's still all handmade, but we have this little machine here that ensures a more uniform press. It's very simple. Open up the machine like this, take a piece of parchment paper, put it on the bottom. You take your pre-portioned ground beef, put it on top. And then it comes out a beautifully hand-pressed patty. So this is our preferred method, and this is our particular style of making patties here at Texas Roadhouse. So just to recap, the 3 different styles of hand-pressed patties. The first one we made with a hand form, 100% hand form. The second, we used this small pressing apparatus. And the third one, we used the little hand form machine. So now the exciting part is we're going to go in the kitchen and we're going to cook up a couple of these and have some delicious hamburgers. I personally like to cook over the flat top when I do burgers, because once you're cooking it on the flat top, the juices that are coming out, the fat that's coming out is continuing to cook in its own juices. When you kick it on the grill, you get a nice char flavor, but you lose a lot of that, the fattiness, the juice from inside the burger. But if you want more of a beefy, full-flavored kind of taste, then this is the way to go. So after I turn it over, I'm going to go ahead and add my cheese on top and have it start to melt. And I'm going to finish it up in the broiler afterwards to get a nice melted cheese. Aside from the beef, the next big thing for me is about the bun. And once you grill it properly, it comes out like this. It's got a nice crust to it, so it's a little bit of a crunch, and on top of that you have a nice smoothness to it. So together with all the fine ingredients, like you can see, our tomatoes, the onions, the lettuce, everything is all extremely fresh, including our hand-grated aged cheddar cheese. So obviously we have to have our burger bun. We just put a little bit of our lettuce on the bottom. Put a couple of beautiful looking tomatoes. A few of our red onions. Then of course we need to put our delicious burger on top. Okay? And then that's about it. Right? I put the cheese on there, but it's not going to melt, and we saw in the kitchen earlier how I melted that, so I just want to enjoy the pure beef flavor of this burger, so I'm just going to eat it like this. Put our topping on. When you squeeze it, you can see it's got all this nice juices still going on in there, right? And I'm going to take a bite. Excuse me. Mmm. Maybe too big of a bun, but that's how I like to eat my hamburgers. Together with the bun, the meat, the fresh ingredients, that's just perfect. Just to recap what we talked about today, 3 different types of way to make burgers: hand form, hand press, or use a machine press. It just depends on what kind of look you're going for. So I think that about covers everything, and yeah, look forward to seeing you guys next time.